Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go check out Tennessee 453. Zero 0495. Right? Right. Okay. So, what do you want to see it first? You want to see it come from the cheat sheet or you want to see it come from the Discord channel? I'll wait. Grand Rising, everybody. I'll wait. I'll wait. Discord channel or you want to see this information come from the cheat sheet? Discord channel it is. So we're going to go 453. 453 or 453, ladies and gentlemen. 4 days ago. Boom, boom, boom. And let's see here. 453 straight. How many people remember that $453 is what they took from me straight? $453 right there, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out for those 444s. Watch out for your 870. Watch out for your 642. Watch out for your 541, your 403. Watch out for your 413. Ladies and gentlemen, 642 told us all we had to do was focus on the first 5, which I promise triple dollar signs will manifest from 926 to 10-3. Bull, oh bull. Would you look at you? Look at this, boy. Promise kept straight, ladies and gentlemen. I also promised let's see here. So again, you don't have to play a bunch of numbers. Invest in one number. Again, numbers don't lie. People surely do. I said this number would go to Tennessee. I did. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so 0495. 0495. Hey, that's the number one number, ladies and gentlemen. 0459. Watch out, watch out. 0549. That's a very good one right there. I need you to write down 0549, 0594, and You might as well say he don't miss. You might as well say you can rely on that number one number. It's just too many numbers, Mr. Bascomb. If you see too many numbers, the spell is affecting the wrong person. I just don't want the lottery commissions to know. So if you see too many numbers, you're thinking like the lottery commission. Ain't no way in the world this man can be predicting a number every single day. There's no way. But somebody gonna believe me one day. Watch that. I guaranteed this number would fall in Tennessee. Number one combination. It's a big money pattern. And I promised it to fall today. And here's your proof in writing. If you just focused on my top 4 digits, which I promise the top 2 will manifest, not may, not might, not maybe, or I think. I don't know how to do that shit. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you will see these numbers fruitioning every single time I make a prediction. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, a 5-year-old can pick the number one number. A 5-year-old can pick out fire. A 5-year-old knows a good thing when they see it. But everybody's still speculating that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about or I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I'm giving you 453 promise to fall straight. And I promised the 0495 big money pattern to fall today. Both of them number one numbers. Let's go move on down to Texas, and then I'm going to get the hell on out of here. Because it's just that time of day. So we're going to move on over to Texas, see what Texas brought us. Texas, nothing yet. Anybody got some news on Texas? How's everybody doing today? So we were working out different combinations, looking at the sums earlier to some of these numbers. So your 453, that's 9 and 3, that's 12, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe I told you that 12 was going to roll out today. Let's take a look at my cheat sheet. Let's see, I gotta get it. All right. I did this cheat sheet today. Okay. Got a chance to get a glimpse of the future right there, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. Watch out for the 854. Watch out for the 304, 954, 344, 475. Watch out for 524. Watch out for 765. 745 twice. Big money pattern 456, 431, 304, 574, 245. Watch out for 753. Last best alternate is a number that I promise will fall. There's your 3, 4, 5 right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look for your 0495 on the cheat sheet. Okay. Watch out for 409 deuce. Watch out for 4952. Watch out for 0394. Nine eight 50. Watch out, watch out. 4005. Watch out, watch out. Four zero zero five. Big money pattern. I'm not going to say any more. You should already know light bulbs should be going off. 0754. Watch out for 9840. And watch out for 9042. 9042. Watch out for 4530. They just dropped this in a 3-digit, so watch out for it. Watch out for 9240. Big money pattern. Watch out for quad 8s. That 9860 is very strong. 2940. Boom, boom, boom. How many times I got to show you that these big money patterns are not lying? And right here, ladies and gentlemen, is where you should see the goods. Hold on, let me see. Nope, I didn't do one for that day. That's why we don't see it. I didn't do a cheat sheet for that day because this jumps from the deuce from 10-2. Watch out for 903-13109. Watch out for 9520. 1236. 1235. 8761. Okay, let's take a look at Texas real quick. Still nothing going on with Texas. Okay, so let's go and take a look at these sums real quick. Okay. Okay, we already ascertained that the 453 is the sum of 12. I gave you the sum of 12 right there. Okay, your 495 is 18. Your sum of 18, right here. Sum of 18, right there. And ladies and gentlemen, for your Texas, remember I told you Texas is prone for repeats and they will take most traveling numbers. So, with that in mind, you should always know that Texas will follow Tennessee. Do you see this? Okay, let me go see if I can get something out of Texas now. Let me see. Nope, still not showing anything. Mm. Okay, so while I'm waiting on Texas, somebody put a state. I'll do the first state that I see by based on what they pulled last night. Drop a state in the chat. I will do the first state. Hopefully, it's not going to be a state that I already did. And it is Georgia. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, let's go and take a look here. 030 and 2204. That's Georgia. 908-108 120-031 542-804 300 030 338. And remember that each state is your state, especially if they dropped your pairs and or your sum. Remember, They took a piece of land and drew lines on it and called it a map. So, again, when I tell you that the energy, frequency, and vibration of these number combinations is for everywhere, I prove it every single day. But people will say, that's not enough. I'll give you $50 to do my state. It's like telling me, you know what? I don't believe in your other states giving me the number for my state. So, hey, it is what it is, so you say. But again, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see 6559. You're going to see 5569. You're going to see 9543. Guaranteed is 4340 and 7810. Promised is 9465 on fire 7483. 7480 is the very last number you see where I strategically place the winning number. Seven nine five 6217. Okay, let's go to a cheat sheet real quick. Cheat sheet, cheat sheet, cheat sheet, cheat sheet, cheat sheet, cheat sheet. Boom, boom, boom. Did this today. Said you would see these numbers all the way up until the 10th, but I did this today. 597, the very last number you see on the cheat sheet, which is a guaranteed number, guaranteed to show up in your state today. So I will take a look at this real quick. 5 hours ago. Focus on the top five three digits. I said these will manifest on 10-3. You didn't have to wait for 10-4. You didn't have to wait for 10-5 or all the way to 10-10. But guess what? It's going to keep dropping. Ladies and gentlemen, I also guaranteed the number four number 1234. And I got proof in writing that I provided this for my VIP. I posted this to my website. That was 5 hours ago, mind you. Here you see it where I promised with the triple dollar signs that you would see this number fall. Focus on my top five three digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, I promise the triple dollar signs will manifest from 10-1 to 10-7. I also guarantee it would go to Tennessee. Nope, take that back. Texas. And I said it would happen within the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's go check out your 6217, and then I'm out of here. 6217, 6217, 6271. Write down 6271. Uh, hmm. Seven. Watch out for 0983. 90857631. 5430, first best alternate, triple dollar sign. You can also see 4530. How many times do I got to tell you about that number? That's a big money pattern. How many people heard me disclose that number about 15 minutes ago? Watch out for 4835. And this is most cases, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not practicing. I'm getting better and better every day. 6217. This is Texas. All right. Four hours ago. 4 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours. Somebody say 4 hours. 4 hours. You can't tell that I'm getting better and better. 4 hours ago, I declared and decreed that this number, I could promise it would fall based on the energy, frequency, and vibration that was given to me to convey to you. 7, 6, 2, 1. Big money pattern. If you would have focused on my top five four digits, which I promise the top two will manifest on 10-3. Y'all better leave me the hell alone. Look at this. I also guaranteed you would see it go to Texas. I also guaranteed you would see it happen in the next 24 to 48 hours. In most cases, ladies and gentlemen, I told you I'm not practicing. I promise this would fall today. With proof that I did it at 6:37 a.m. Y'all better leave your boy alone. I'm telling you, I am not the one to play with. Not today. So what else you want to see? I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I love you all. I appreciate your time to come and check me out because all I'm doing is just showing you one of my superpowers. And that's all I'm doing because I'm waiting for people to actually see what I'm doing. I'm waiting for people to actually wake up and see that they can do this too. Again, I keep telling you about the energy, frequency, and vibration. You carry your own energetic frequency and vibration coded within your own spirit man. Okay? If you don't believe it, then you just need to leave. If you don't believe it, you can't receive it. So you will have to leave because it's going to make you where it's either going to break you. And most times it's going to break a NPC. Most times it's going to break somebody who doesn't have a soul. These are your people who are suicidal. Angie Davis, you say you're still trying to sign in. You're trying to sign into the website and you're having issues? Okay, so we got our next number dropping out at 12:30 Georgia. 12:30 Georgia. So we did ascertain. Let me go back and check it here to make sure. Um, guaranteed. All right, I promised. 6217. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, that's four numbers that just dropped. Had you been a VIP member and exclusively investing in the number one, number two promised fire numbers, you are winning. Again, make sure you take note of these things. So I want to show you just this comes from, I'm going to see if I can find a date in here. If I can find a date, that would be great. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so what I just wanted to get at is that there was a time when I couldn't see as far as I do. Okay, and I just want to show you on each page, these were 4-day forecasts, and look at how many numbers I was providing. Do you see this? This was for 4 days. Okay, 4 days. And look at how many numbers I was providing. Now I provide 6 or less per state. Sometimes it'll move up to 10, but guess what? You're only concentrating on the number 1, the number 2, fire, and triple dollar signs. But again, 4-day forecast, 4-day forecast, 4-day forecast, 4-day forecast, 4-day forecast, 4-day forecast. As you can see now, 7 days. And I provide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take away those 2 right there. These are numbers that most people won't be playing, but I provide them because there's members that do listen to me. And they do tell me, hey, look, Mr. Bascomb, you were right about that number. Nobody was playing it. I played it and won. So again, I'm about to lose power here. So I'm going to go ahead and log off. But I'll see everybody again probably in an hour. At least I'll try. And I got to charge up these phones. So let's see here. Abundant prosperity in health and in wealth to all who follow me and believe in this hard work.